Can you dance at the club? Why is no one else singing with me? I thought we all agreed that we were going to do that.
I said no. Welcome back to the Glow Down. This is
you
episode.
fucking failed me.
This is
I'm
episode.
so disappointed in you.
He's looking at Cam like, why didn't you hype me up with my song?
That was ridiculous.
Welcome back to episode 2. I just wanted to say we got episode 1 out.
Yes.
People were really nice about it. So thank you so much if you watched that and you've come back to watch
they
this
were
video.
Bots.
No, people actually who were real that I know were like messaging me being like, I'm so glad it's back.
We talked shit about some people that we know and they're like, oh my God, you dropped your first episode. I'm like,
no, literally.
Yeah.
And then you were like, maybe don't watch it.
Don't listen to it. It's fine. It's fine.
But so thank you. We have a packed episode full of really random topics, but I need to start off by saying how TikTok ruined my week this week.
Oh, yeah.
It ruined my week this week.
I'm surprised we got this far personally with like episode 2.
Oh, yeah. Very true.
Like, I'm crazy.
Well, technically it's episode 11 because the first 10, if you watch the first one, anyways, we had so much technical difficulty, but TikTok ruined my week.
What happened?
So I watched this TikTok and it said if you have a water flosser that you can take your, Cam's already laughing because she knows what I'm going to say. If you take a water flosser, you can put it in like the back of your throat to see if you have any tonsil stones. And this girl did this like super HD video where she put her water flosser by her tonsil and like so much shit came out of her tonsil. And I was like, that's actually so vile.
Ew.
But I need to try it to see if I have anything nasty in my tonsils.
I can taste mine.
You need to do what that bitch did.
I'm scared.
Then.
I gag.
No.
I put a finger in my mouth. I gag.
That's where this is going.
Oh, God.
So I turn my water flosser on and to try to go into my tonsils. It immediately hits the back of my throat and I projectile vomit on the mirror. Projectile.
That's
the
disgusting.
whole mirror, the whole sink, and I'm sitting there. I actually have video footage of the moments right after because I wanted to stitch that girl's TikTok of me just crying and drooling, being like, don't
That's
follow
disgusting. That is disgusting.
But it ruined my week because then, you know, after you throw up, it like burns. So my nose was burning, my throat was burning.
Yeah, the bile.
And I was just like, and I still have tonsil stones, probably.
Did you get in? Did you see anything come out?
I wasn't about to try again, but the next day I shoved a metal straw down like the side of my throat to see if I could like
an actual metal straw?
Yeah, to see if I could check it that way. And then I like half threw up. So I'm just decided it's got to live in there.
Just live with them at that point.
Yeah.
You can do like one of those like for like a while. And
I don't think I have them, but neither did that girl on TikTok.
There's a way you can like almost taste them. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's kind of like bringing your head up and then like I don't know.
Ew, that's gross.
I do it in the shower and I get bad.
Get them out.
I don't know. It's weird, but I've never had a moment where they like came out. Like I've had them before, but like I don't know.
It's gross.
As long as you don't smell it on me, I don't care.
No, but like don't use a water flosser to do it. I'm sure there's a better way. But I also had the water flosser turned up to like 7 or 8 out of 10. So I think it was the velocity that the water was hitting my throat.
That's disgusting.
It was just going back so far. Anyways, how are you? We don't talk on the days when we film the podcast, so we can try to like talk about everything in our lives on the same day. I try not to
talk to you most days. But like the thing is,
okay.
It's like I cut myself yesterday because we got these new knives sponsored by Hexclad and they're incredible. It's like a 6-pack knife set along with like these salt and pepper shakers.
Tell me why we both sliced and diced our fingers open.
4 of my fingers have
cut
sliced.
2.
I cut one this morning, but yesterday I got one so bad I thought I cut through like the tip of my finger.
No,
you can see it's like
gushing.
bubbling now. It's got like a blood bubble. It's disgusting.
We both had flaps of skin. Like when it's so deep, it flaps open.
And we use dollar store knives. So like we're used to like stabbing yourself and nothing happening. So now it's just like, holy shit, there's so much blood. I can't fully like get my finger like ET phone home straight. So like it has to be like bent.
You have to keep curving it.
I have to keep it like curved for everything I do.
I know. I was cutting cucumber and then I sliced and diced my finger open this week. And then some blood was on my cucumber. Ew. I got rid of one of the slices.
You can eat your own blood. I do it all the time.
You eat your own blood? What in the vampire? What in the Edward Cullen?
It's normal. It tastes
Team
like
Edward
copper.
or Jacob?
I've never watched any of them.
You know what bothers me? Jacob. Do you know what bothers me? Jacob, a white man. Jacob plays a native motherfucker, and that is a white man. And I'm native and I look white.
That was like 2011. That was totally fine. Robert Downey Jr. played a black dude.
That was
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah,
no, that was good. That was a great movie. Solid, like hilarious.
How did that not get canceled?
They used the R word and everything. That's actually one of the things. Should we start it off now by like talking about what the things I can't say are, and like what words I can't use that are politically correct? Or?
Oh, the things that you're not allowed to say on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Well, I just said politics is off the table. I don't want to talk about, he's like looking at his list like, oh my God, my whole list is going down.
I made a whole list.
No politics, no Hitler.
Dude.
No derogatory words to any group of people.
We're freestyling today then. This is ridiculous.
Throw the list down, you're like, no. But I mean, those are all topics we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah.
At all, you know?
Yeah, only behind closed doors.
No, not at all. Oh my God, stop. Sometimes your jokes are just so insane.
People don't realize everything I say is a joke. I am not serious 99% of the time.
No, exactly. But
at all.
Things get clipped and then people will believe that you're telling the truth.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
If anyone saw me.
Yes.
Never mind.
Exactly.
So one of the first topics I have a solid 7.
You're like, it's Hitler.
You used that word way more than I did
Hitler?
This episode. Yeah. Can I say it or am I not allowed to like discuss the, like, is the saying it wrong?
No, I just don't want to like talk about, you know what I mean?
His victories?
I'm kidding. Literally no. See, cut.
There's a lot.
Literally
I'm kidding. It's not
literally
cut. There was nothing bad there, I said. Anyways, my first one that none of you decided to point out to me was the entire video. I was like,
okay,
did you not notice that in the whole video? I'm like, I got my balls out. I'm just chilling.
In episode 1, you were manspreading.
I'm like,
manspreading.
This is spread eagling. And this is me getting ready to get a wax.
I was editing though, but have you ever heard of those things where it's like, if you can't fix it in 5 minutes, don't tell it to somebody at all?
I could fix it in 2 seconds. Why didn't you say it?
I didn't notice while we were filming, but then while I was editing, I was like, you're actually just going to like jump off the balcony if I throw that whole episode away because you're like manspreading.
I saw it though, and I was like, I don't want to release this. I had to get the camera to be like higher now, so try not to show me manspreading. I have to like sit cross now, like one of my balls is squished. This is so uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah, Cam in the back's like, do you need a signal when you open your legs?
Yeah, well, yeah, do like some hand signs.
Do some hand signs. Okay. Sorry, I'm letting you take the lead of this because you walked into this being like, I have so many topics.
I have a great one.
So please.
One of them is, have you heard a lot of this is the second topic now. Have you heard?
This is the second, okay.
Going into
counting
drama. Have you heard about the Brianna chicken fries situation?
Yes, with Zach Bryan. Okay, we need to talk about this.
So bad.
I need to talk about this.
I have one thing before we get into the drama.
Okay.
I don't like her last name.
Chicken fry?
Chicken fries.
I know that her last name's actually like Peglia.
Oh, that's her like stage name.
Yeah, chicken fry. That's not her.
That's a weird thing.
Well, it's memorable. I know you don't like it, so you're talking about it.
It kind of, it's like giving stripper. But you know what kind of stripper? There's like a specific stripper. Brianna chicken fry. It's
giving redneck stripper.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's giving Midwest location. Maybe something like Blue Flame. And then like it's a woman that comes out dressed identical to Colonel Sanders, KFC. Hear me out.
Fry?
But it's sexy. It's sexy chicken fries.
That's
okay.
Disgusting.
And then when she like goes topless, it's not boobs, it's chicken
breasts.
Chicken
breast. This is what in the weird
and it's like
fantasy is this going on in your head?
I had a dream about it. I was at a weird strip club and it looked like Colonel Sanders was dancing on stage. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And I realized, I'm like, wait, Brianna chicken fry, chicken breast. Boom.
What in the...
It was weird.
So
it was weird, but yeah, that was
I was about to be named Crystal. My parents almost like committed the whole sin of naming me Crystal. I would have been bullied for so long. That's a stripper name.
That is 100%. Right? 100%.
And then they gave me Tamaya, but then my last name, which I still have to legally change to your last name, by the way. That's a whole thing.
I don't know if we're legally married.
No, we're legally married.
I don't think so.
We have a marriage license.
In the state of Hawaii.
We don't... No, that transfers. You told me it transfers to Canada.
I lied.
It doesn't transfer to Canada?
I mean, like,
Do we
it
have
should.
To have I would actually kind of love to have a wedding 2.0 here and then just do it with a couple of our friends. And then maybe I can like actually have a what's it called? A bachelorette party. True. There was so much drama around our wedding.
Oh my God, this sucks.
I actually kind of want to get into that, but wait, I need to say
stupid.
Just it was about my name. So my parents named me Tamaya. My last name was Overus, but every motherfucker called my last name Ovaries growing up. So everyone was like, "Oh, it's tampon ovaries. Oh, it's ovaries. Oh, it's tomato ovaries."
That's
One
so good.
teacher called me Tarnia.
Yeah.
Tarnia.
The R and the N looks like the M. Yeah,
And she was dead set that it was Tarnia, and everyone in the class would just laugh. And then I was like, the fucking laughing stock of this school, God damn it. And then I was like, it's Tamaya. And she was like, are you sure? And I'm like, am I sure about the name I've lived with for 16 years at this point?
You never know. You never know. Your parents could have fucked it up. And they're like, holy shit, we didn't realize that we put an RN there.
Okay, wait, but I don't know. Should I talk about the wedding drama or Brianna Chicken Fry and Zach Bryan? I feel like both are good topics. Which would you rather hear first, Cam?
Sorry, I was looking at my notes. I think let's go with
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan.
Because you just brought that up. So for the listeners who don't know, Zach Bryan is a country artist. A lot of people in comments, actually, when I was watching TikToks about this, people had no idea who Zach Bryan was.
Oh my God.
So Zach Bryan's a country singer. If you've ever heard that Something in the Orange song or Pink Skies, like people love him. He sells out stadium tours. And he dated this social media influencer named Brianna Chicken Fry. And she does BFF's podcast with Dave Portnoy and what's that guy's name that they do it with?
I don't know.
He's like really famous. He's funny. I forgot his name. Josh Richards?
Josh Richardson.
I think. Anyways, they have their whole podcast, and Brianna dated Zach Bryan, and he recently offered her $12 million to sign an NDA to not talk about their relationship for the past 2 years, 1 year, whatever.
Yeah.
And she said, fuck that. And now she's doing like a tell-all about what a psychopath, narcissist abuser that he is. And I am like full team Brianna, and I'm living for the takedown of Zach Bryan right now.
He probably writes words with like cursive too.
Oh, yeah, the whole sociopath thing, like regular letters, yeah. 100%.
I would have taken that money and ran. I would not have thought twice.
Okay,
but
no, there's an issue with taking the money, though. Mm-hmm. So anytime you sign a contract with any brand or like an NDA or anything like that, you don't get your money up front. Like there's no world where she would have signed that contract and got $12 million from the get-go. That would have been paid out over like 5 years between all of the months, taxed, and then there would have been like a bunch of things where if she even said his name, they'll take off half, or like if she says, you know what I mean? So, and then being able to talk about it now, like she'll be in her bag, still being able to make money from all those videos.
And she helps the people who are going through that kind of relationship.
100%. So I think she made the right decision, because if she went through that with someone like Zach Bryan, like she's like literally, like, you know what I mean? Setting the stage for so many other women who are in those sorts of situations where they feel like they can't get out. And it's like, she was with one of the most famous motherfuckers and she got out. So it's like, you know what I mean? If she can do it and talk about it, like it probably helps a lot of people.
No, it speaks to me personally. Like I understand where she's coming from.
Speaks to you personally. What do I do to you, sir?
No, it's not what you do. It's like you've seen that TikTok meme where it's like when people feel so sorry for me when I tell them I'm in an abusive relationship, but they don't realize I'm the abuser.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, why are you mad? Why are you sorry?
One of the things, actually, for anyone listening, if you just want to laugh at unhinged things, follow his TikTok. He just reposts. You just repost
I have
videos.
One post though. I can't. You prohibited me from using these words and talking about and being like politically correct.
About your one post.
Okay, so I made this sick one post. I took an autism test. Okay, and
his post is his autism test.
It's my autism test results. I cleared it with flying colors. I don't know though if that means I am autistic or very high.
Yes,
or
it does.
I'm not.
No, I think you're definitely on the spectrum somewhere.
Not even close.
Like
you think me?
I think I am too. I think I'm on a lot of spectrums.
What do I do that's on that spectrum?
I don't know. See, these are the conversations I don't want to fall down, because the thing is you're going to get so off topic and off track. I'm so dyslexic though.
I think I have ADHD.
See, but like we could self-diagnose forever. I think the way that we speak sometimes is very ADHD coded, because we go to things and then we don't go back to them.
You need to have monkey brain in order to like keep up with this shit. It just bounces everywhere.
No, for real. Okay, so closing Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan, total piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of shit. And
I never liked his music.
Dave Portnoy has been making diss tracks against him, and they're so funny.
Yeah.
And I kind of am just here for that. It reminds me of YouTube, like 2019, when everyone made diss tracks against each other. If you remember that whole era.
Getting this like grandfather on a track, just dissing someone else is hilarious.
It's so funny. And you know, my favorite thing about Dave Portnoy, so if you don't know Dave Portnoy, he owns Barstool Sports, and then he sold it, and then he got it gifted back to him for basically no money. So he like basically double-ended that deal, making so much money. But he gets like Ace of Spades champagne or some really expensive champagne, and he engraves the names of his enemies on the champagne, and then he pops them when they fail. So he just popped the bottle for Zach Bryan because he's like, this is your downfall.
Oh,
and that's kind of something I want to inherit. Like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah. Does anyone drink Ciroc anymore?
Oh, because of Diddy? Yeah, no.
Like, stores still sell it, right?
Yeah, but is he associated with that as a brand now?
Did he?
Yeah, with
he's
Ciroc.
The owner.
Is he still the owner? I feel like they would have tried to like kick him out of there.
It's not a public company, so I don't think you can't invest in Ciroc as far as I'm aware.
No,
so
dang.
I'm like, you can't. There's no like shareholders. There's no like fucking board. It's just.
Well, we haven't bought Ciroc in fucking years.
Yeah. Shit, I missed Ciroc though. It was good. It was one of those things back in like 2018 when you would have it and you're like, oh, this feels so good. I feel so Diddy right now. And now I say it's fucking 6 years later.
You can't say you
like,
feel Diddy now. That's like the worst thing in the world.
No. Now you got to say you got Riz. Sigma.
If you were to make champagne bottles with people that you hope to see fail, it doesn't need to be people in your immediate life. I would put some people maybe that I know in my immediate life.
Okay. Oh, absolutely.
Who would you put on it? Sorry, I'm going back to episode 1. I'd put Jennifer Lopez. Fuck J-Lo. She's going on my
Alex
bottle.
Hall. Fuck Alex Hall. Alex Hall, I know she's going to fail the next season when it drops.
See, I couldn't even do one with Diddy because he's already down
done.
bad that I'm like, I can't pop it for anything else.
That's true. I'm thinking someone that I just don't have a lot of hate in my heart or resentment because I'm a really nice person.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're a nice person, but you definitely would have a wall full of champagne.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, give me examples of who you think I would add. Because I can't think of
who you would add. No, because I can't say the people that we personally know's names that you would
not
want
the
to
personal
fail.
ones then. I'm trying to think of other people. Maybe
you don't like
celebrities.
Ellen. You don't.
Ellen,
Alex
Ellen?
Hall, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate Ellen.
Yeah, you had like a whole thing about Ellen for a while.
She's so unfunny. Like she started as a fucking stand-up comedian to who?
Yeah.
Her crowd?
Oh, no, she sold out crowds.
That's nuts.
But do you not like women in comedy?
What? Why would you say that? No.
Who's your favorite female comedian?
Nikki Glaser.
Mine's Nikki Glaser. And I think
now you're copying me.
No, you stole that from me.
No, you stole that from me. I showed you Nikki Glaser.
No, you did
yes,
not.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I also like Whitney Cummings, Hannah Burner. Who else
I think
do you
Whitney
like?
Cummings is bad.
You think Whitney Cummings is bad?
I don't think she's the best.
I think she's funny.
She's pretty mid.
No, she's not.
It's subjective.
Taylor Tomlinson.
Who?
Taylor Tomlinson.
Okay.
She has Netflix specials.
Ali Wong.
She's so funny too.
So funny. I love her shit.
How about Amy Schumer?
Oh my God. The best. I think she's personally the best comedian of all time. I mean, like, if you've heard of comedy, you know Amy Schumer.
The sarcasm is crazy.
What do you mean? There's no sarcasm?
Do you like Melissa McCarthy? Because I think she's so funny.
I got them too confused.
Oh.
One of them's the actress, one of them's the comedian.
Melissa McCarthy is the actress. She was in Bridesmaids. Like, she shits on the street. I fucking think she's so
funniest person in the world.
She's so funny.
I love her.
And then
love her.
Amy Schumer is she's blonde.
Is disgusting trash.
No, she's
she is garbage. Amy Schumer, come on this podcast for episode 3. Why not?
Schumer
Let's have a discussion.
So rich and unbothered by anything that you're saying.
She's bothered by people fucking talking to her on Instagram. I'm pretty sure she could be bothered by anything.
Is she? Does she fight people?
She fights people hard.
Online?
Yes.
Why?
Because she's a bitch. What do you mean?
God.
There you go.
Oh my God. Cam in the back, she doesn't like her either.
No, and she's a woman.
And she's a woman, so she can say
just
that.
Saying, it's not manspreading or whatever I was doing.
Mansplaining?
Yeah.
It's not manspreading. The thing I love about having a podcast is that I feel like I can just speak so unfiltered about so many things. One thing I dislike about having a podcast is that I'm going to get in trouble for a lot of the things that I'm going to say.
Maybe it's you.
So let's talk wedding.
I like wedding.
Let's talk wedding.
Okay.
Okay. So we got married last year. Actually, a year ago, for anyone who was wondering. And we were initially planning this beautiful, awesome wedding locally, okay?
Yes.
I was very excited at this time in my life to have everybody in a room that I know and loved to celebrate us getting married. And I thought it was going to be great. We put thousands of dollars down as deposits for this beautiful art gallery that I wanted to go to. And on top of being able to have the reception there, everyone could go through the art gallery. Oh my God, I was going to burp. Sorry. But we can go through the art gallery as like part of the like cocktail hour. You can go like look at the art. There was lots of native art and I just thought it would be fitting for like my family and stuff like that. And tell me how in the course of maybe 5 months, that whole plan went to shit. Every single person that I thought I was friends with was not my friend anymore. People in our family were crazy. That's
usually what happens with weddings.
And then we sat down one day and we were like, are we just going to like run away and go get married somewhere else? And then we ran away.
Nikocado Avocado. That is who I would have a champagne bottle. I'm sorry. I was trying to like process and think of all of these people and nothing comes out. It's Nikocado.
You want him to have a downfall?
Yes.
Why?
I don't like him.
You don't like him either?
No.
What, does he give bad juju to you?
He gives weird, strange vibes.
Do you think it's the character he's portraying?
I don't care. Whatever character you portray online is still a representation of how you want to be seen.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Like, I'm trying to be seen as a bigot, right? So, like, when I'm... Totally kidding. I'm not.
You have to clarify those things with being like, no, I'm really not trying to be a bigot.
People know that I am not bigoted. And so,
Did you just wink at the camera when I wasn't looking?
No.
Did you? No, he didn't.
Oh, we don't talk.
We couldn't hear it last time. Cam off camera said he signs my paycheck, so I can't say anything.
I'm going to add some to that next time. I'll remember these things. No, the wedding sucked. Like, the wedding planning process sucked. The actual wedding that we have was mid, but like...
No, okay, so the wedding process of planning was crazy.
Yeah.
And then the wedding that we ended up having also was crazy. And I just, like... Okay, there's things I don't want to talk about because I don't want people to watch it. But respectfully, if you fucked me over, you fucked me over. Hee hee ha ha. So,
but I can't use certain words.
Yes.
This seems like a double standard.
What word do you want to say so? What word do you want to say so badly? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. What do you want to say? Say it. Say it. Cam's saying say it too.
I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not the right time. It won't have the same effect.
So we initially, the wedding planning thing fell down so fast. There was one member of our family who was like, I'm going to bring 7 other people. And we were like, no, you're fucking not. Because one plate of your food's like $200.
$250.
At the catering place
USD.
we were.
Oh, no. That
Literally.
Beforehand. Yeah.
And we wanted to have an open bar. And that specific family member and the family members that they would bring would have been solely responsible for clearing out the full open bar.
Yes.
Like, they would have wiped that bitch out. So
Absolutely.
So we were like, no, sorry, like just a +1.
Yeah.
Which was, to me, that's gracious already. Being like, you can have a +1.
We have an open bar. You're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
People who don't have open bars, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It
depends
is
how many
expensive.
people you have. I've been to a lot of weddings where the bar is not open.
If you have more people, I think it's more reason to have an open bar.
Well, for them to get along, for sure. I appreciate an open bar, but the thing is, I don't expect it because, like, it's a lot of money.
I expect nothing from fucking weddings.
No, for sure.
Typically not invited to them, so like I don't have much experience in saying. But I think an open bar would be a great idea. That's a mandatory thing.
Well, and you like black out, and it's kind of
fun. You don't
even
need Tito's. I don't care about having Ciroc or not. You can't say that.
No, you're like, I don't want Ciroc. You're like, actually, no one wants that anymore.
No. I don't need even expensive premium shit. I don't need Grey Goose. I don't need any of that. You can rock me with Alberta Pure and I'm here.
No, but see, I think sometimes too, people do like you can put in like a quarter, like they do like a change bar, you know what I mean? Where like, it's like by donation.
With like $12 at the end of the night.
Yeah, at that point, just let them drink it for free.
Just let them drink it for free. Who cares? Yeah.
Well, regardless. Anyways, we were going to do an open bar and the people that we were going to bring, because an open bar isn't a flat fee. Like, we would be paying based off of how much people consume at the end of it.
Yeah.
And the people that individual was going to bring could literally clear 2 full 2.6 bottles or like a handle for y'all Americans of like vodka, like clear it out. So we were like, easy. That's not happening, because at where we were going to get married, that would have been hundreds of dollars per bottle. Yeah. Which was crazy. So then that happened. And then people started to be crazy. Can you tell me why people started to get mad when they found out that they weren't going to be, 1, a bridesmaid, 2, they weren't going to be invited to the wedding? Like, I started getting messages from my clients at work.
Me too.
Clients at work that I'm not friends with, I've never hung out with outside of work, being like, why wasn't I at your engagement party? And I'm like, why the fuck would you be at my engagement party, bestie?
One of my friends' parents reached out to me.
No.
Yes.
Wait, don't say who it is. But
yeah.
wait.
I used to live there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I went to his place, and
That's
even
crazy.
before then, they texted me being like, congratulations. When are the invites sending out? I'm like, fuck you mean? what do you mean? You got a bag for me? Okay. Like,
no, literally.
Other than that, what the fuck?
Crazy.
So strange. The whole plan with us, what originally we wanted to do, we wanted to fly in a helicopter and to a very top of a mountain, and it was going to be snowy, but it was during like October months.
We were going to elope and then basically have a big reception with all of our friends and family.
And so it was going to start with us going to the top of like a mountain in a helicopter.
Yes.
Take some beautiful wedding photos. I don't think would we be married there? Yeah, no, we would.
We would have got married up there.
We needed space for the person to do us, whatever it was called.
The officiant?
Yeah.
The person to do us?
He would do us on the mountain. So then it would be legit. But again, Canada has specific rules, and you have to have specific licenses for that. Pain in the ass. And then the helicopter sits only a few people. And then if you want other people on this mountain with you while you're getting done.
It was so expensive. It was so expensive.
You needed a second helicopter. And then from there, we'd have to rush back down in order to make it to our venue. And then it also depends until like the day of for the weather conditions. So,
because if you wanted to have an outdoor cocktail hour, if it was raining, everyone's stuck sitting inside where it's still getting set up for the dinner, and it was just like a whole thing.
And the helicopter might not even have gone up the mountain.
Yeah.
So it was just such a pain in the ass trying to figure this out. The venue would have been beautiful. It's an art gallery, like she said. But at the end of the day, we also had to choose caterers. And they had like 4 preferred caterers because it was an expensive art gallery. You can't have foods that are pungent. You can't have foods that are sloppy.
You actually
there's no fucking sloppy joes and shit inside.
You weren't allowed to bring in food. You had to choose between the 4 food options that they had. Like they had 4 companies that they worked with, and they were like, you can only pick one of them.
Fine dining.
I don't want foie gras. I don't even eat animals. I'm gonna like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. And then also the vegetarian option or the half vegetarian option, it was like $15,000 for food. And I was like,
seared eggplant with like pesto paste. The shit was nasty. Yeah. Grilled pear.
Cam,
what the no.
Cam was helping me during that time, and she just said there was a salad with grilled pear.
How are we vegan?
I'm sorry, what the hell?
How are we vegan for like a solid 2 years? How did we survive?
I live on that vegetarian life now.
Yeah, but there were no like Beyond Meat burgers. There were no Gardein products. There was nothing. We survived off like nuts.
Beer and chips.
I lost like 10 pounds.
Yeah. I gained
weight.
Which
isn't a lot, but like.
How did I gain weight being vegan?
Alcohol.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're in college too.
There was
so
no
like,
good food
sense.
to eat, so I was like, I gotta drink.
Wedding overall sucks, so we decided to switch it before and get eloped.
The reason I wanted to say something, so yeah, people were inviting people they weren't allowed to invite. People were mad that we weren't inviting them to engagement parties. People were mad that I weren't asking them to be my bridesmaid, which that's just crazy in general, that you're gonna like start a fight with someone over that when it's around someone else's wedding. And then everything else just kind of seemingly went to shit. Like we were going to have a bachelorette and bachelor party, and we rented this like beautiful house up in Kelowna, like
wildfire.
And then a wildfire happened, and then that whole area was evacuated because all the houses were burning down.
I was still committed.
Which is just very sad. But no, like we literally couldn't, because the roads were all like forest fired, and we couldn't do that or go there.
I was just, it was sad we couldn't have our bachelorette party. So what did we end up doing instead?
Oh, one of our friends took us mini golfing.
No,
riveting, actually.
Even better, the actual day that we were supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah.
She came over with burgers.
Oh, yeah.
And we had burgers.
On the actual day of our bachelor and bachelorette party, we sat on the floor eating A&W with one individual friend.
And it was so good. I love those burgers. Fire. Like we got combos.
Yeah, and then they took us mini golfing like a couple weeks later. Which honestly was fun. We went mini golfing, and then we went to...
That's when my friend got his new toupee.
And he did get his new toupee.
No one knew, but... we won't name him, but we did.
We knew he had a new toupee.
I even knew where he went. Yeah. It looked good.
Yeah, he did look good in his
still
toupee.
Rocks it. Yeah,
would you get a toupee if you were balding?
No.
Or would you get a hairline
if I
transplant?
was balding.
Yeah.
I'd get a hair transplant.
I'd get a hairline transplant too.
Absolutely. Turkey?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, there was this thing in Turkey where this girl went to go get a tummy tuck, and they stole her organs. And apparently it's common in a lot of the places where like you go get surgeries in other countries. Specifically, it was a lot in Turkey. And then they would steal certain organs. Like one bitch started having problems. So when she was back in the United States, she got a bunch of tests done, and then she was missing a kidney. So they took one of her kidneys while she was getting a boob job. And then this other lady, while she was getting a tummy tuck, they like took part of her liver for like someone else to get a liver transplant.
Don't those grow back?
I guess it regenerates, but then you can have a bunch of problems or complications if you get organs removed from your body.
Yeah, you would think.
Which is crazy.
Okay, so maybe not Turkey. Maybe like Russia.
When
everything dies down a little bit.
I'm not waking up from that surgery.
Do you know what? I did have a very important topic though.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of news right now circulating in the United States.
About what?
A lot of people are angry. Something recently happened.
Okay.
That the whole landslide of the United States, like some shit's just been going down. A lot of people aren't happy with this decision.
Yeah.
It's a major event. It happens very, very rarely here and there, right?
Yeah.
And it's affecting us right now. And we've seen it even locally.
Have we?
It's nuts. The presidential election is not what I'm talking about.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
7-Eleven is closing down 400 stores in North America. What the fuck? 7-Eleven?
Actually, that's diabolical.
That's not. We have four. Had four.
We had 4.
Gone.
Where else am I supposed to get a Slurpee? So many places, because people go into bathrooms, don't let you use their bathrooms because they don't want anyone to do drugs or whatever in their bathrooms. So one time when we were in LA, we ended up driving. I don't know how we like made it into Compton or like that general area.
It was a concert.
I had to pee so bad. So we stopped at this liquor store, and I like walked in, and I was like, can I please use your bathroom? And they were like, no. And so we drove to a 7-Eleven, and I was like, can I please use your bathroom? I walked in there, and a homeless man followed me and said, could you please buy me some food? So I bought him food. Okay. I'm a paying customer at that point. And I said, may I please use your bathroom? He said, no, bitch, you can fucking leave. So I literally debated pissing in an alleyway, and I didn't know I was in Compton at the time.
I remember there was like 4 dudes outside. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, and then you looked at me and you were like,
maybe not.
It's giving like gang or like it's giving
you know not safe.
Yeah.
Let's like, not do that.
You know,
and then our hotel was like 2 hours away, so I was like, oh,
no,
what do
literally.
we do?
And I somehow managed to hold my pee for the 2 hour ride home. I thought that I was actually going to pass away from like it coming back because you can die from holding your pee.
Oh, of course. No, you die if your uterus explodes.
Bladder explodes?
Where's the piss stored? The balls?
Your bladder. Where's the piss stored? Your balls is crazy.
It's the uterus, right? No, the bladder. The bladder is what I meant. The bladder. Yeah.
Are you
the
okay?
Bladder. I'm tweaking again. I'm having this like sponsored by Bloom Energy
it's
today.
Not sponsored.
And it's one of those black market fucking aftermarket ones that they tweak them up so much. It's got like 200 milligrams of caffeine. So it says I'm supposed to have a boosted metabolism, positive mood, prebiotic fiber, apple cider vinegar, and mental focus.
Do you want to know what they really should say on the side? It just say heart palpitations, diarrhea, chest pain,
diarrhea
headache.
is so common. I diarrhea frequently. I have noticed I've started counting. I need a poop journal. I diarrhea more frequently than I do hard poo.
I need a poop journal.
It's not good, right? But everything else is fine. My energy levels, I'm like, my sleeping is good. I'm working out. Like everything's good, but the poo is constantly like diarrhea.
You should get like a colonoscopy.
No, well, we
apparently
have a bidet.
colon cancer. Yeah, apparently colon cancer is on the rise.
Colon cancer is huge if you don't have enough fiber in your system. And
Do you eat enough fiber?
Oh my God.
Do you eat vegetables?
Get me. What? Okay, one sec. I gotta collect myself.
Do you eat vegetables?
I bought so many frozen vegetables. Petits pois. I got sweet potato is huge. I got broccoli. I bought our freezer is only full of vegetables. That like all I eat is vegetables, and I bought fiber bars.
Nice. And how have your shits been? Have you still been diarrheaing?
After an hour, I diarrhea. I think it's the amount of fiber, but I don't know.
Do you know how when we restarted this podcast, you were like, I want to talk about pooing less?
Yes.
And now every episode so far that we filmed, you're the one, not me, that brings up how much you shit
Last
your pants.
time it was you. I did not shit my pants. I shit the toilet.
You started the last episode talking about your fucking turtle head, you freak ass bitch.
That was funny.
That was me.
Funny.
Yeah.
First off, if you want to talk about pooing, no. If we're talking about pooing, when she goes poo, it splatters around the fucking toilet bowl. I'm the one. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, I'm embarrassing you now, huh? No, it splatters around the toilet bowl. We need the little brush, and it's because it's dried up, crusty flakes. If I don't do it, because she won't do it, she'll see it, but she won't fucking do and clean it. So I have to go and grab a wet paper towel because I'm too lazy to go get Windex, and I scrub it, and it gets under my nails.
The reason it gets under your nails.
And then if I have to pick my teeth, could you imagine? No wonder I'm diarrheaing all the time.
I actually have so many interjections here. Number one, why would you ever
This isn't a debate. There's no interjection. This is fact.
I'm not debating you. Why would you ever clean a toilet without gloves? You're saying it's under your nails? Are you literally...
Okay.
Are you looking for
I wash
E. coli?
my hands.
So you shove your bare hand into the toilet.
I wrap it with toilet paper. I put the toilet paper under the sink to get some water on it.
How to clean a toilet?
No, I know how to do it. Don't tell me how to clean toilets.
That's not how you clean a toilet.
I'm not the one shitting on the toilet bowl.
Yes, you are, and you shit on the floor.
You leave blood on the actual rim.
I leave blood everywhere, but that's so different from leaving shit everywhere.
That's a bodily fluid.
Yeah, you leave shit everywhere, and I leave blood everywhere.
I don't leave shit anywhere.
Yes, you do. There's poo on the floor.
That was one time.
That was more than one time.
Two at most.
You shit yourself in the bed one time.
One of them was at my mom's house. That's not even fair. You weren't there.
Yes, I was.
And the one time
because you sent me a photo. You're like, look, I shit on the floor.
It was funny,
the fuck do
and
I
I thought it would have been a private discussion.
Oh, yeah, just like my blood on the toilet. Thought that was a private discussion.
You never said it was.
Why? Are you, bro?
You need to clean the toilet after you're done exploding in it. That's end of discussion. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm just saying you're the one who has the diarrhea that goes everywhere.
It goes nowhere. I don't explode regardless.
What are you even?
7-Eleven is fully closing down.
7-Eleven's closing down.
They are closing down 400
stores. So you can't have
stores.
like your bubble gut explosion in the 7-Eleven bathroom anymore.
You can't get taquitos.
I know.
What the fuck? There was a stabbing at one of ours.
Really?
Shooting too.
No, yeah. Someone was shot at one of the ones we go to a lot.
Up the hill, yeah.
Some people are shot a lot outside of our building that we live in.
5 to date since we've lived there. Stabbing.
There's been
a shot, I think 2 weeks ago.
Two or three shootings.
Someone with a fucking rifle.
1 or 2 stabbings.
Yeah.
And then the park across from us has the nickname sexual assault park because of people that sexually assault people there.
Yeah, they hide in bushes.
Yeah.
It's really, it's not smart. But inside, I don't think you've ever been in that.
Is it smart to hide in the bush to go fucking jump on someone?
If you're a freak like that, that is a great park because
Why?
There's so many tall trees and half the park is like just open field. The other half is like kind of in this forest, but there's like intricate like pathways inside it. I smoked weed with your brother there like a few years back, and like we got into the forest. It started getting weird. There was like whole enclosures. There was tents and shit. I saw. I'm like, oh, people,
in the forest?
Yes, people live there.
Oh my God.
So we had to go to a different area. There was like logs scattered around.
I didn't know people live in that forest. That's kind of crazy.
They're not legally, but
no, yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
They're just laying.
And then they're still increasing our rent. What the fuck?
No, I know. We're trying to get out.
We're trying to move, actually. Right now, we're in the process of moving.
Well, no, we're trying to. They could say no.
They could say no.
Absolutely, goddamnly not.
They updated the fucking listing today. I'm gonna.
The biggest fear every time we try to apply for something to move is we always have to say that we have a pet bird.
Yes.
We're always like, yeah.
We're actually moving because of her.
Yeah, we're moving because of her. We'll explain the lore, or we want to move because of her. But we always have to say that we have a bird, and we always are like, she's so quiet, she's so sweet, she's so, do you know what I mean? But when they ask us what we do for a living, and because we're self-employed, they make us, we have to send so much more than someone who has a pay stub. So they always ask us for website links, social media links, our business bank statements, like all of that. And we're like, oh, here's our business bank statements. Like the business one is great. We're chilling. But then when they ask for our websites and our social media links, I'm like, do you need my social media link? And they're like, well, you make money from it. So we need to see that you actually, you know what I mean? That you are who you say you are.
We sent them www.princethebird.com.
And I'm kind of scared because I realized today, actually, you sent them Prince's merch website.
I did.
The whole thing is like swearing. Like you're literally like, fucking Jerry, leave a cigarette out for Jerry, and Jerry will deliver your package.
That's funny.
But we say that she's such a cute, innocent, sweet bird. Yeah. And then we proceed to send them videos of her not being a cute, innocent, sweet bird. So that's going to shoot us in the foot, I fear. Actually, next episode, we'll know if we did or if we didn't.
Yeah. So, oh, man, I hope next week we could come back happy.
When we were in Thailand, I got approached so many times while we walked. Number one.
By little boys?
No, you sold me for photos in Thailand. People would walk up, and it was not like Thai people. It was other tourists, and they'd be like, "Oh, can I take a photo with her?" Like, ask me. They asked you.
No,
and then you accepted the money for it too. You're like, "Yeah, I'll take some money to take a photo with her."
Like $10.
What? Of course. Literally, what the hell? And then one of the most prominent memories of Thailand was someone came up to me. They handed me like a brochure of different services. Okay. And they said, you have to come see the Pussy Ping Pong show. And I said, the what ping pong show? We have a tournament going on?
Yeah.
They were like, you have to come to the Pussy Ping Pong show.
Yep.
And then I was like,
they put cigarettes up there too.
And then we were on the way somewhere else, so we couldn't go see the Pussy Ping Pong show. But for so long, I started to be like, what is that? So years and years later, I actually think I was with Cam while I was talking about this. I was like, I need to Google it because it's been living rent-free in my mind for so long, because my initial thought was, do they shove the paddles up their coochies and then play ping pong like while they're trying to like... Or is it like
just the ball and then you get the air going, right?
Bingo. They shove the ball... And it's kind of like beer pong. They shove the ball up their coochie.
Is that how it works?
And then they fucking pop that hoe out and it starts like... It's like...
Bouncing. Pew, that's so sick.
Pew.
Talent.
Yeah, I know. And then I had to I was Googling Pussy Ping Pong show, and then it told me why there's like search warnings on every single website. I'm like, nuts. I don't need the demo. I just need someone to explain to me what it is.
Why was it when we were in Vegas, you didn't take me outside of the strip where their prostitution is legal?
We could have gone. We went to the strip.
No, outside of the strip.
Oh, outside
That's
of the
where
strip?
It's legal. Yeah, you have to leave about an hour away, and then you get like these.
Because then it's legal there?
Yeah.
You could have gone there.
You never offered.
Well, you could have gone there, and then divorce papers would have been on your bed.
That makes sense. That's why we didn't discuss those.
That's why we didn't discuss those things.
That's understandable.
I keep getting like hookers on TikTok on my feed.
Did you call them hookers?
Hookers.
They're called sex workers, Tamaya.
Sex workers.
In Thailand, do you think it's the...
No, I follow one and I love her. And do you know how much money she makes? It's like $5,000 like per sitting with people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts. Have you seen, there's this thing on TikTok, and apparently there's documentaries about it, where people live in your house without you knowing. There was this girl on TikTok this week, and she's kept seeing her attic, like one of the squares in her roof, kept moving. And so she woke up from a nap and she saw someone put the thing back down. Like they're in the attic.
Like the ladder?
No, and then they like put the like block back in the ceiling.
Oh, she saw the block move.
Yeah, the block move up and down. And then all the comments were like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's so common for some people to try to live in your house without you knowing. And they wait for you to get in. I have no idea. They wait till you're gone to get in, and then they wait till you're gone to get out, and then they'll use your bathroom or they'll go in your fridge. And I went down a rabbit hole, and some people end up finding that their food starts to go down, and they're like, I don't think I ate that, or I thought I had more milk than that. And then it's people that are in their house.
Ew, that's a common thing?
Yeah.
Is this the US?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, the US is a fucking weird place. I don't like it.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy things that happen there.
Obviously, it's a big ass place, but there's like a lot that's kind of like
oh, for sure.
super strange shit.
I would be walking around with a goddamn machete in my house if I saw someone like that.
Oh, funny.
I posted on my story for people to send their crazy like client stories or crazy lore if they wanted me to read some on the podcast. So I have some memorized in the dome because I'm filming this on my phone of things that people wanted to share.
Okay.
So many people said that they've worked in customer service and people have shit on the floors and spread it on the wall. That was a common theme in multiple of those answers. They were like, the amount of times I had to clean shit off the walls in Walmart.
No, can't pay me enough. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, okay.
Walmart makes
yeah. I thought you were talking about like restaurants.
One time here in this studio. So I teach an introduction to tattooing course. Like it's basically like an apprenticeship. So I'm apprenticing all of these girls in this studio. And it was the first day that I met these new 3 girls. Or were you in that class? Were you in that class?
No.
Okay, well, Cam was here though. Yeah. And I remember one of them went to the washroom and they were like, there's some shit on the floor. And I'm like, great. So I have to go there and I'm like, we've made a great first impression on this girl.
Yep.
So we go in, I bring Cam with me. There's like pebbles of shit all over the floor.
So funny.
It looked like bunny shit, but like adult sized bunny shit. You know what I mean?
The poops that I don't have, they were like circular because mine, is different.
Ew.
I
don't think that's healthy.
It wasn't me. I don't have those because like they were it was like genuine rabbit shit, like the circular ones, but they were like human sized.
In the middle of it, I was like, just do it in the toilet. And then do you want to know what they did? Diabolical. They took paper towels
and covered
them. So imagine if someone walked and stepped on the paper towel thinking there was nothing underneath. And it was just like adult bunny sized shits on the floor.
So
literally
nasty,
so disgusting.
Nasty.
But
I didn't clean it.
No, so many people that submitted it were like, oh yes, there's so much shit all over the floor.
Again, frequent things that happen in the States. I think it's too many people there. They have 10 times their population. So obviously some of them are going to be fucking freaks.
Some of them are going to be crazy. I just don't understand the like spreading your shit everywhere or touching your shit. That's just like so out of my realm of what's good. And then other people were talking about like crazy client stories and how like people were crazy to them and you know what I mean, just yelled at them in work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I need some like long detailed ones. Some people sent me some really short ones and I'm like, I want to read, like I want an in-depth I need to know about the time like your dog pissed in the lawn and attracted 5 coyotes that got into like a fight with like a grizzly bear, and then the grizzly bear's ear was like ripped off and now he walks around fighting coyotes. We're an hour? Yeah.
Oh my fuck.
Cut that shit.
Yeah, we got to cut at least like 10, 15 minutes of that.
Yeah.
So let's finish off.
Oh my God. We've been yapping way too long.
We're professional yappers.
Professional yappers at this point.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for watching episode 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully this makes it to the internet.
I couldn't get through most of my topics because of
what were
the
your other
political
topics?
spectrum, but that's fine. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's nothing bad on this.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Burn this, Cam.
Oh my God. If you've made it this far, send us some deep lore on your life or hometown stories or crazy customer stories, but like with detail, please. Like, I want to be able to read this full, like elaborate story. So
absolutely. Yeah.
Leave it in the comments.
You
DM
can lie.
me.
I don't care as long as it's entertaining.
Yeah, you can lie.
I want to fucking be entertained. Make up a story.
Send me lies.
Send me like some flying squirrels got into like a fence stash. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.